Good evening, I'm Kaylee Custer. Thanks for joining us for tonight's edition of Newswatch Nightcap. Topping the news at this hour. The Illinois House has passed a measure to suspend fines for drivers who are late renewing their vehicle license plates until the state can continue mailing reminders. The bill now goes to the Illinois Senate for consideration. The Secretary of State stopped mailing renewal reminders to save money while Illinois operates without a budget. The state has collected more than $5 million in fines since the beginning of the year. As Eastern Illinois University continues to adjust to recent layoffs because of the state budget impasse, they're also functioning without the Office of Energy and Sustainability. The office was in charge of campus recycling and handled the solid waste contracts. The university says various duties are now split between a few people, and the goal is to keep university recycling efforts operating as normal.
Daily work's being spread a little bit thinner than before, and for us to have a more significant impact and to not just operate the program but to expand it and provide educational opportunities, it would probably take a little bit more manpower.
Renewable Energy Center continues to operate just as it did when the office was open, with the exception of tours, which aren't available at this time. Officials say the office won't have a major impact in the short term, but it could affect utility rates and other energy efficient improvements in the long term. There may soon be fewer leadership positions in the Illinois Capitol. Today, a measure to remove the lieutenant governor position received initial approval in the state house. Representative David McSweeney says the bill would have the state about $1.6 million each year. The measure would be a constitutional amendment and would need a 3/5 approval in both houses before it goes to voters. The bill would not affect the state's current lieutenant governor and would go into effect starting 2019. A local library is closing its doors until further notice because of mold. The Taylorville Public Library Board posted on its website after touring the building, "It's in the public's best interest the library should close." Board members say an industrial hygienist is reevaluating the building today and will provide recommendations. The board says repairs will begin as soon as possible, but in the meantime, all normal library operations remain suspended. A Mattoon man police say is a person of interest in 2 beating incidents is still on the run. Police say 32-year-old Adrian Vasquez has not been located since a group of men beat another man with a baseball bat on March 25th. They say Vasquez is also a person of interest in another beating case on April 3rd that involved beer bottles and a crowbar. If you have any information, contact Coles County Crime Stoppers. There's plenty of blue skies and sunshine in the forecast for this week. We now turn to Skywatch local forecaster Eric Piper in the Weather Center. Good evening, Eric.
Good evening, Kaylee.